Doing? Gonna do a quick little live here. Talk about a few different things. Obviously, my wife, I love her with all my heart and soul. God bless her, dealing with stage 4 breast cancer that did metastasize to the brain and the spinal cord, and obviously looking for people with good heart that would love to support our family in our great time in need. But we're also going to talk about other things: the great President Trump, DJT, XRP, Bitcoin. Um, I also wanted to discuss a few other things. People who do support me, okay, I actually offer two things. People who support my wife in her time of need. One thing is I give you a personal shout out. What's up there, Angie? Thank you, Angie, for doing that. I'll pin that. That's the Cash App. So if someone goes to that Cash App that I just pinned, and whatever amount of money, it doesn't matter if it's a couple of dollars, it doesn't matter anything. DJT is flying, baby. I will give you a personal shout out. I make a video. I give you a personal shout out, and I'm going to dedicate a Billy Joel song to you or an Elton John song to you. The only problem is it has to be under a minute because YouTube has these rules or regulations that if you play copyrighted music over a minute, they block the video. Now, none of this would happen on the live stream. I can't play any copyrighted music on the live stream. This would be on a personal video I will create for you. I know you love Jennifer. Angie, Jennifer loves you, and I love you, Angie. Our whole family loves you, Angie. You're a beautiful person. Um, with that said, people who for whatever the reason want to give super chats, I love you, my wife loves you, we appreciate you, we think you're the greatest in the world. The only problem is that YouTube charges 30%. So like I just give you a quick example. Cash App, one of my brothers, Robert Carnover, gave a $25 contribution. They charge us 25 cents, whereas YouTube would charge $7.50. So that's why I do try to get people to do the Cash App. But again, if you did a super chat on YouTube, we love you. We appreciate you. No question about that. No questions about that. Um, Now, people who do super chats, I will be giving you a shout out directly on the live stream. I just want to be clear because there was like a little confusion going on. Like if someone does a super chat, I'm going to talk because, like, think about it. We're live. I'm talking to you live. I'm going to give you a big shout out on the live stream. But if you did it through Cash App, that's where you get the personalized video. That's where you get the Billy Joel or the Elton John song dedicated to you. So I just wanted to be crystal clear about that. Any super chats, I will give you a shout out directly on the live stream. I don't want anybody to be, confused about that because a few people were confused. They said, "Hey, Father, I gave you a super chat. Where's my shout out?" And I said, remember when I was on the live stream that I gave you my heartfelt shout out? I said, "I love you." I said, "God bless you. God bless your family." They said, "Yeah, but I thought I was getting a personalized video." So I just wanted to clear that up. Anything through Cash App is a personalized video. Anything that you do through Cash App is going to be a Billy Joel, Elton John song. One of them, I'll just pick it. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Hold on one second. All right, he's gone. Thank you, Angela. I love Angie is the best. She's always been the best. There's no question about it. Angie has always been the best. She's always been a great supporter of the Apefather and the Ape family, and we love and appreciate Angie very much. I'm just trying to look. Just give me one second. I'm just trying to find something here because there was a little confusion. There was a little mix-up. I love you, Angie. Thank you. I love you, Angie. You're the best. Just give me one second here. Trying to figure out how to find. Just need a second. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I'm just trying to look up something. regarding these super chats, because a lot of people were asking me. They're like, Apefather, I gave you a super chat. Where's my personalized video? Where's my Billy Joel song? It's like I said, anybody who does a super chat, I'm going to give you the shout out directly live here on this live stream. I'm gonna give you a heartfelt shout out. But if you go directly through Cash App, again, you might say, but why? The thing is that I'm not trying to be mean. I know you all think I'm mean. Cash App charges me nothing, man. YouTube charges me 30%. I'm trying to help my wife right now. I want to help her the best I can. Imagine someone gives me like friggin' $30. I got to give YouTube $9. They charge 30%. Cash App charges like 25 cents. So that's why I'm trying to get people. I'm really, really trying to get people to do it through, Cash App. I'm really not sure how to find these super chats here. Let me see where it says earn. Is that where I would find it? Let me see. Earn. Just give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Trying to find these people who were very kind to give supers. All right, here we go. So, for instance, we had a guy named Joe D who gave a super chat. And like I said, anyone who gives super chats, I want to give them a shout out right here on the live stream. Okay, so Joe D, God bless you. I love you. My wife loves you. God bless you. God bless you. We had Drive Your 50. That's the name of his channel name. Drive Your 50 gave a super chat. God bless you. Believe it or not, Antonio Miranda, if you could believe it, one of my biggest haters, gives super chats on a consistent basis. So we want to thank Antonio Miranda. Mark Bischoff gave a super chat. God bless you, Mark Bischoff. I wanted to give you a big thank you. Let me see who else here really quick. Jemiah Buck. That was very kind of Jemiah. Gave a super chat. We Evil Jones gave a super chat. Thank you, We Evil Jones. Duct Tape gave a super chat. Sergio Antonio Zapata. Thunderbird. So I mean, those are the most, newest ones, basically. Like I said, moving forward, yeah, Antonio Miranda is definitely the number one super chat contributor. Antonio, if you go through Cash App, I'll give you a personalized video and I'll dedicate a Billy Joel or an Elton John song to you. But anybody who gives super chats, like I said, I'm going to give you the big thank you right now. Good evening, Back to the Future. God bless you, Galakita. So let's talk a little bit about Trump. What's funny is that, Apefather loves to be right. It's like that song by Billy Joel. You may be right, I may be crazy, but it just may be a crazy ape you're looking for. DJT continues to go up. It's so funny. I remember after Trump, won the election and he was president-elect, everybody just totally turned their backs. It's funny? It's not the first time that people turned their backs on DJT. They turned their backs on DJT so many times, okay? I remember before the merger, everybody was convinced that Trump, like all the Trump haters, they're like, oh, he's going to jail, he's finished, DWAC is going to be delisted. I was really one of the only YouTubers out there at that time. Even Teddy Zane, who was like the biggest like DWAC Trump guy, he stopped talking about it. I was one of the only YouTubers out there that was continuously saying, we're going to see the merger take place. We're going to see DJT go to 80. And I called it correctly. That's exactly what happened. Then when DJT fell back down to 12, everybody was giving up once again. They're like, it's all over, Rover. It's all over, Dover. I said it's going back to over 50. I was right again. I was right again. Then, after the election, it started shooting down when Trump won, when he was president-elect. Everybody said it's over. I'm telling you, this is what everybody said. Everybody said this was just a way for people to support Donald Trump. You get him elected. Now that he's elected, the fundamentals of the company suck. It's gonna go to zero. It's all over. I said, how could you say that? This is what I was telling everybody. I'm like, we know Donald Trump when he was the president, back in 2016, that we called him the Twitter president. I said, now we're going to call him the Truth Social, the DJT president. And it's already happening. When he posted that message, the president of Mexico, no more illegal immigrants are coming into the United States. He posted that on Truth Social. It's an indication that he's going to use Truth Social, DJT, as a way to get all his policy, all of his message out there. And I think DJT is going to go high, high above you. It's so lovely, especially Inauguration Day. But again, thank you, Garlic Eater. God bless you. God bless you. Like I said, anybody who would like to make a small contribution, if you could see, I pinned a comment right there. That is my Cash App. You see Angie's comment that I pinned. I don't know if everybody could see that. Plus, there's a thing that comes up. It's called Stream Elements. That also comes up where it has the Cash App, which is the $ Richard Lavoie. There is no space in between my first name and my last name. So it's the $ Richard, RICHARD For a small contribution, I will give you a personalized video, a shout out, as well as I will dedicate a Billy Joel or an Elton John song to you, but it has to be under a minute. YouTube does not allow me to play copyrighted music over a minute. They ban it. Look, you could say whatever you want, Antonio, but I have news for you. I've been more right than I've been wrong. Okay, I've been more right than I've been wrong. Okay, even on XRP. Listen, God bless Lou. Seriously, I don't want to be disrespectful. God bless Lou. God bless your family. God bless Lou's family. Lou said that by the end of 2024, Lou said XRP was going to 20,000. See, you don't want to talk about this stuff, Antonio. You just want to rag on me like friggin' Aerosmith ragdoll. Ragdoll! I want to break your balls. Apefather, you're wrong about everything. But the fact is, I've been more right. I've been more right than I was wrong. I've been more right about XRP than Lou. I said XRP was headed in the short term. Look, I know you're going to say 4 or 5 years, but Antonio, I look back at some of my videos, and I was actually talking to Ron V, and Ron V will confirm this. Ron V would confirm this. I said, I definitely see XRP going back to its all-time high. Okay, it was all basically what I was saying was, I think where you got the mix-up with the 4 to 5 year thing is that it was based on Bitcoin's performance. Obviously, because President Trump won, because Bitcoin now is over 100,000, because Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy are the directors of government efficiency, of course XRP benefited. Of course. But you have to say, we were having this conversation. This is what Antonio doesn't understand. We were having this conversation where Joe Biden was the president. Kamala Harris was the vice president. Crypto sucked friggin' ASS. Okay, it sucked. What's up there, Justin Henry? Things have now changed. Things have now changed. For the better. Backyard fun, country boy. I play music all the time. I just don't make videos public with music, okay? Well, at least you play music. I'm going to play some music right now. So let's do the Trump victory song. This is the Trump Never Surrender, Never Stop Fighting song. I tell my wife every day, never surrender, never stop fighting. I wrote the song. It's an original song, baby. Trump, never surrender, fight, never stop fighting. forget about it. Maron, that is the trup. Never stop fighting, never surrender. That's what I tell my wife. Never stop fighting, never surrender. Thank you, the real Apefather. Anybody who would like to do any contribution, as you can see below, that is the Cash App right there. It is pinned, Richard Lavoie. Okay, you also see Stream Elements. That's another thing that has the Cash App, the $ Richard Lavoie, RICHARDLEVOI. As I said, I will give you a personalized shout out. Okay, meaning I'm going to make a video for you. I'm actually going to make a video for you. I'm going to give you a personalized shout out, and I'm going to dedicate an Elton John or a Billy Joel song to you. Like I said, it has to be under a minute, though. YouTube does not allow copyrighted music to be over a minute. Now, if anybody wants to do a super chat, that is fine. I will give you your big shout out right here on the live stream. I just wanted to be clear. I don't want, because some people were confused about it. They're like, hey, Father, I gave you a super chat. Where's my video? Where's my Billy Joel tribute? Like I said, that only applies to Cash App. Again, you might say, why? I would prefer Cash App because Cash App, as I said, my brother Robert Conova sent $25. I had to pay 25 cents, nothing. With YouTube, I have to pay $7.50. It's like they take most of the money. It's freaking crazy. It's supposed to be for a good cause to help my wife with stage 4 breast cancer. But with that said, I wrote a lot of beautiful songs for the wife. Here's one of them. Back into my arms, baby. All original music, by the way. This is a song I wrote when we were young. It was 1999. We broke up. I wanted to be a rock star like a psycho. We broke up for 1 year, and then I wanted her back. I said, I got to get this girl back into my arms. So I wrote this song. It worked. Not only did she take me back, we got married, we started a family, and we had a beautiful life together. This is a very, very important song to me. It's an original song, Back Into My Arms, by Richie Lavoie, a.k.a. the Apefather. So many nights, I wish that you were here, girl. You're living your life since I let you get away. Now I called you on the telephone, and you seemed surprised to hear from me. All I wanted was to tell you how much I was sorry I hurt you. Now I want you back into my arms. I can change all my mistakes. If you just take one more chance, I promise you there's no more heartaches. I want you back. Come back into my arms. Sometimes you don't know what you got till you lost it. I want you back, but I know I can't force it. You might have lost all your love for me. Now you just want to be free. I'm not giving up that easily. I'm determined to make you see how I feel. Now I want you back into my arms. I can change all my mistakes. If you just take one more chance, I promise you there's no more heartaches. I want you back, girl. Come back into my arms. I can't believe that it seems you made up your mind. Why do I still feel the same after all this time? I don't know if I will ever get you out of my mind. Now I want you back into my arms, yeah. Now I want you back into my arms. So that's an original song, Back Into My Arms. Forget about it. Forget about it. But listen, any which way you look at it, Antonio, any which way, you could go back and forth with me 100 times. You could go back and forth with me. I said the right price of XRP. Thank you, brother. Thank you, White Loki. Again, this is a tribute concert, just to let everyone know. I'm not begging anybody. I'm just letting you know. It is a tribute concert for my wife who has stage 4 breast cancer. Started in the breast, metastasized, unfortunately, to her brain. She had to get brain surgery to remove a 9 centimeter tumor. There were 2 other tumors left they could not surgically remove, which unfortunately spread throughout the brain and inside the spinal cord. It is a very sad, sad situation. So anybody, like I said, who would have the good heart to make a good gesture, to make a small contribution, right there you see I pinned my Cash App, which is the comment with Angie. That's the $ Richard Lavoie, or you can see Stream Elements. That also has the Cash App right there. That's, up there on the screen. It's Richard Lavoie, Cash App, $ Richard, RICHARD, Lavoie, LEVOI, no space between the first and last name. Anyone who does that, I will make a personalized video for you. I will give you a shout out, and I'm going to dedicate a Billy Joel or an Elton John song to you as well. All of this will not be done on the live stream. This will be done on a separate video. But the unfortunately, Billy Joel Elton John song can only be a minute or less. YouTube does not allow copyrighted music to be over a minute. But with that said, if you wanted to do a super chat and not a Cash App, that's fine. It's just that YouTube charges 30%. I will still give you a big shout out right here live on the live stream. I just, in that particular instance, I wouldn't do a personalized video, but I would give you a shout out right here on the live stream. Another song I wrote for my wife. These were better times, when we were both young. I think in the movie, My Cousin Vinny, remember where he says these 2 youths? When me and my wife, we were 2 youths. Forget about it. You know what I mean? Let's just say we played our lover's game. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that. It's like she could read my mind. She knows what I want, and she delivered the goods. Now, of course, it's a little bit of a different situation. Right now, she's getting a lot of rest, and I'm like her caretaker. I support her. I love her. But I still think back on the days when we were young and we were wild. Hey, memories will last forever, right? This is a song called Lover's Game. Oh, really bluesy. This is an original funk song I wrote. Let's do that again. Give me 1 second. Let me restart this keyboard. You always know how I feel inside, even if I don't say a word. Your sarcastic smile, laughing eyes, acting so absurd. When I'm mad, I try to hide it all from you, but I can't. You always see right through. This is how we play our lover's game. We play our lover's game. know just what to say to make all my troubles go away, or how to talk me into feeling bad when I was wrong in a way. You give me love when I'm in the mood for it. You drive me crazy and you never quit. This is how we play our lover's game. We play our lover's game. Little piano solo. When I'm mad, you know I try to hide it all from you, but I can't. You always see right through. This is how we play our lover's game. We play our lover's game. So do a little talk. That's an original. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe to the Apefather channel. And like I said, I'm not begging anybody. I hate that word so much. I hate that word begging. I am just simply saying this is a tribute concert. It is to benefit my wife, Jennifer, the mother of my 2 children, 46 years old, dealing with stage 4 breast cancer. Fortunately, started off as breast cancer, metastasized to the brain. She had to have brain surgery. Terrible. Had to remove a 9-centimeter tumor. There were 2 remaining tumors left in her brain that spread throughout the brain. It spread inside the spinal cord. It's a very sad prognosis. Anyone who would be kind enough to make any type of contribution, I have my Captain, you talk about Captain Jack, I'm going to talk to you about that in a second. I have the Angie, see the pin comment on Angie? That's my Cash App. Richard Lavoie, $ Richard Lavoie, no space in between the first and last name. It's $ Richard, RICHARD LEVOI. That's my Cash App. Now, for people wondering, why not just let me send you a super chat? You could do that. YouTube unfortunately charges 30%. Like I give you an example, as I said before, a brother of mine, Robert Conover, sent Cash App. He sent a contribution to help my wife in her time of need of $25. They charged me a 25 cents fee versus YouTube, who charges 30%. So it's a difference of paying 25 cents or paying $7.50 on $25. So, but with that said, now getting back to Captain Jack, anybody who does a contribution, like I said, I don't care. It could be for a couple of dollars on the super chat. I really could care less how much it is. It's from the heart. All that matters, it's a kind gesture from the heart. Not only will I make a personalized video, check this out, where I'm going to give you a big shout out. I'm going to make a personalized video. I'm also going to dedicate either a Billy Joel or an Elton John song to you, okay, if you do this through Cash App. Again, I don't care what the dollar amount is. Some people got this in their head. They're like, Apefather, I had this guy tell me, I'm embarrassed, man. I could only send $2, $3. Man, it's from the heart. It's from the heart. Anything that's from the heart, to me, is the biggest honor and the biggest compliment that you want to help my wife. Okay, I don't care if it's $2 or $3. Like I said, I will give you a personalized video where I give you a big shout out, and I would also dedicate a Billy Joel Elton John song to you, but it has to be a minute or less. YouTube does not allow copyrighted music to be over a minute. Now, anybody who does anything by way of super chats, I would not be doing that. I just want to be crystal clear. Okay, I am not doing that. I'm not giving a personalized video. I'm not dedicating a Billy Joel or an Elton John song to you, but I will give you a shout out here on the live stream because, hey, you did a good thing, right? God bless you. I'm still going to give you a heartfelt, warm, from the bottom of my heart shout out, but it's going to be on the live stream. So I just don't want, because a lot of people have been getting confused. They're like, I don't understand. I gave you a super chat. Where's my personalized video? Where's my Billy Joel song? Where's my Elton John song? I said, but you did a super chat. So you got to do it through Cash App, okay? So with that said, I love Captain Jack. I would love to dedicate that to you, Hulk Hogan's tights. Consider maybe supporting my wife, man. That would be a beautiful thing, and I would do Captain Jack in honor of you. I love Captain Jack. One of my favorite Billy Joel songs in the world. He's a genius. Billy, I will tell you what I will do for you, okay? I wrote a song similar to Captain Jack. There was this time I went to the bar when I was down a lot of money, like a stupid Mama Luke in AMC. We were all involved in this crazy stock AMC. We thought we were going to beat the hedge funds. We thought it was going to make history. Turned out to be a complete disaster. I lost a lot of money. I went to this was a while back. I went to the bar and I'm drinking. I got all messed up, acted like an idiot. I apologized to my wife. This was a long time ago. This was like over maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. But basically I got a good song out of it. I wrote a song that's kind of similar to, I was thinking of Captain Jack when I wrote this song. It's called Let Me Buy You a Drink Tonight. So this one, GameStop. Yep. I love GameStop, baby. Amy. I'll never leave Amy and GameStop, baby. But check out, so this is a similar song that I wrote. It's similar to Captain Jack. It's called Let Me Buy You a Drink Tonight. Life could be unfair. You give it all you got, but nobody cares. You're out there on your own to make your life happy or end up all alone. Can you stay with me a while? I need the company and I need to smile. Talk about the good old days. The years pass you by in such a fast way. Let me buy you a drink tonight. Cheers, my friends. I wish you a bright future for your family. Please forgive me, 'cause tonight I'm feeling lonely. Thank you for the company. You tell me things will get better. The sun will rise again, gonna pass by this bad weather. I know it's raining down on you. The rain will go away, gonna bring us something new. You just have to be strong. Keep fighting, don't prolong. I'm feeling sorry for yourself. It's time to rise above. I'm gonna take the whiskey off the shelf. Let me buy you a drink tonight. Cheers, my friends. I wish you a bright future for your family. Please forgive me, 'cause tonight I'm feeling lonely. Thank you for the company. The next round is on me. Have a great night. So that's an original. Let me buy you a drink tonight. Forget about it. Maron. I got to get going now because it's time to feed the fam. I'm going to finish off with a song I wrote. It's called Peace and Serenity. This is something I wish for my wife during, her very, very difficult time in her life right now. Again, dealing with stage 4 breast cancer that metastasized to the brain and spinal cord. Like I said, anybody who'd be kind enough to make a small contribution to my Cash App, you see that it's pinned on the Angie comment and Stream Elements. My Cash App, once again, the $ Richard Lavoie, RICHARD LEVOI, no space in between my first and last name. I will make a personalized video for you, a shout-out video, and I will dedicate a Billy Joel or an Elton John song to you. Again, it has to be under a minute. YouTube does not allow copyrighted music to be over a minute. They block it. So, no, Angie loves me, Zigzag. Angie's one of my biggest fans in the world, though. She loves me. Or apparently you're abusing me. I understand. In other words, she says that I have amazing talent and you feel I don't. Well, okay. Let me see you then play Zigzag. Zigzag, let me see you do this, Zigzag. If Zigzag can do this, I'll shut my mouth, okay? Yeah. You know what I love about people like to be critical, but people, listen to me, Zigzag. Let me talk to you about that. Okay, let me talk to you about that. I can't stand people like you. I cannot stand people like you. I really, really have a hatred for people like you that I can't describe. Words are not enough to describe the hate I have for people like Zigzag. And I'm going to explain why. Okay. Zigzag, did you ever go to play basketball? Now, I'm asking you a question. Let me get rid of this person, lose revenge. Let me ask you a question. Did you ever go play basketball before? Did you ever go to a basketball court? No, but I'm asking you a simple question. This is not a complicated question. Did you ever go play basketball at a basketball court? Did you ever do it before in your life? It's a yes or a no answer. You can answer yes or no. Have you ever gone to a basketball court and played basketball? Yes. Okay, great. Are you LeBron James? Do you consider yourself to be Michael Jordan? Are you Shaquille O'Neal? Like, in other words, do you have the same talent? Okay. No, exactly. But yet, hold on for a second. You still play basketball, correct? You still, even though you're not Shaquille O'Neal, you're not Michael Jordan, you're not LeBron James, you still play basketball. So guess what, mother effer? I still could sing. I don't have to be Steve Perry from Journey. I don't have to be friggin', whoever you may consider, Andrea Bocelli. I don't have to be these. I sing because I enjoy singing. Okay, it's the same concept. Like, right? If you ride a bike, you're probably not Lance Armstrong, but you still maybe ride a bike. Okay, so you want, no, but I'm just trying to make a point. I'm just trying to make a point to you. This is my live stream. Listen to me. This is not your live stream. This is my live stream. Like, what is does the live stream say zigzag or does the live stream say Apefather? What does the live stream say? It says Apefather, right? Which means that I could do whatever the F I please. If you don't like it, get the F out of here. Take care, brush your hair, leave, get out, leave. Think about, am I forcing you to listen to me sing? Like, no, I want you to think about this. Listen to me. Do I have a gun to your head right now? Listen to me. Is there a gun pointed to your head saying that you are, like, listen to me. Are you in a chair right now? Is there rope tied around your body and you are literally being forced against your will to listen to me sing? You're not, right? Okay. So get out. Listen, you're not supporting my wife. This is a benefit concert. You're not supporting my wife. You're just a useless piece of garbage lowlife. You're a waste of life. You're a waste of life who comes to a benefit concert where I'm singing my heart out. You want to know why I'm being such a jerk off to you? I'm singing my heart out because my wife is dying. Listen to me. My wife is terminal. The mother of my two children are terminal. Do you understand that? She's terminal. She has stage 4 breast cancer that metastasized to her brain and her spinal cord. Now, you actually have the balls. Listen to me. You have the balls to come here and not only not support my wife, not only not say anything nice about my wife who's terminal, but criticize my singing, that I'm singing my heart out to my wife. Do you know what that makes you, brother? You're not my brother. Maybe I'll call you a devil. That's what you are. You're a demon from friggin' HELL. I mean, seriously, what's wrong with this world that we live in? What's wrong with the world? How could you come to a benefit concert from a woman that's dying of terminal cancer and criticize her husband who's singing? Now, listen, I don't think I'm a good singer. You want me to level with you? I say it all the time. I'm a terrible singer. I don't think I'm a good singer. If you ask anybody, I say I am a great piano player, but I am not a good singer. But you're missing what the point is here. This is supposed to be a good thing. This is supposed to be like something that is supposed to be to help a mother, to help someone. Okay, if you to come here and you're not supporting my wife in any way, shape, or form, and you're criticizing my singing, you're a degenerate. You're a loser. You're frog, SCUM. That's what you are, okay? So now with that said, I'm going to kick you out. Go F yourself and do everybody a big friggin' favor and go drink rat poison, you piece of shit. Okay? Do everybody a big favor, right? Do someone a big favor and do that because you are a waste of human life. You are a waste of life. When you breathe air, you're taking that air away from another human being who deserves that air. You don't deserve to breathe air. Your mother has cancer and you still talk this way? You still talk this way? You should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, how is it possible? Your mother has cancer and you're abusing me? You're coming here abusing me when your mother has cancer? Your mother has cancer. God bless your mother. Listen, God bless your mother. I hope that she has nothing but the best of health. Listen to me. Health, happiness, and success. May God look after your mother, and I hope that she recovers and she has nothing but health in her life. You, on the other hand, go jump off the first effing bridge that you see. Okay? Like if you're driving, stop the car, get out of the car, go jump off the bridge. Okay? Bye. Calm down, buddy. No, you calm down. This guy comes to my live stream and he's abusing me. You calm down. Get lost, loser. Here's another loser. Let's get rid of this person. Listen, you have to understand what it is, okay? All right. First of all, I'm not wishing death on anybody. I take all that stuff back. That's you all understand it's for entertainment purposes only, right? You understand that, right? I just want to just be clear. It's entertainment purposes only. I'm not wishing anybody bad. But this is a benefit concert. This is a concert to help my wife. This isn't American Idol. You understand? This isn't a talent contest. This is a benefit concert. Let me give you an example. Imagine if like you attended, I'll give you an example, a benefit concert to help a woman that has cancer. I just want you to think about this for a second. You go in there, you contribute no money. Listen to me. You help nobody. You eat up all the food that's there. You eat up all the free food. You drink up all the alcohol, and then after that, you start abusing this girl's family. You're like your husband's ugly, your sister's ugly, your mother's ugly, you're ugly. Okay, what kind of? I'm just trying to understand, and I'm not trying to be mean for the people who think I have anger management issues. What kind of a person does something like that? What kind of a loser? What kind of a lowlife does something like that? Like, look, I get it. You don't want to support my wife? That's fine. I say it all the time. Don't support my wife. It's not a requirement. But for the love of God, you have to come here and hate? When a woman is terminal cancer, you have to come here and you have to hate. You have to come here and you have to abuse everything and abuse my singing and call me names and insult me and insult my family and nah. I'm sorry. Look, you could all think whatever you want. That makes you the lowest form of SCUM. That's it. And I hope you're proud of it. That's what it makes you. All right? Thank you. You're very welcome, Mark Bischoff. You're very welcome. Thanks for kicking that trash to the curb. You're very welcome. And Mark Bishop is a great man, a very great man. See now here's an example. You see what this person is doing. Plush, look, Plush. He's a good person. Now, is he contributing to my wife? No, but that's okay. That's okay. Instead, what he's saying is, I will pray for her, and to me, that's a beautiful thing. That God bless you. I will pray for her is a beautiful, heartfelt comment. Thank you. God bless. And at the very bare minimum, that's all I ask. At the very bare minimum. Look, there are people like Mark. See, Mark happens to be a very generous guy. Mark contributed to my wife. God bless Mark. He's a great guy, Mark Bishop. But I don't expect everybody to do the same. But to come here and hate like that, I don't know if you're all noticing it. I'm really getting tired of the haters now. I don't know if you've been noticing it lately. I've had it like I am literally booting every hater off. I've had it. No more hate. The hate is over. I am deleting, I am getting rid of everyone who is a hater. I've had it. Because you know what it is? I'm just not in the right state of mind right now. I can't be having this negativity. I can't be having this negativity in my life. Okay, people coming here talking all this garbage. Thank you, Back to the Future. God bless you. I think it's probably someone who is really sad or angry inside. I guess so, because I don't think I could ever be that angry, though, that I could ever insult a family that's going through stage 4 breast cancer. I don't think I have it in me. Even if I was listen, even if I was the worst of my times and I was going through major, like you want to, like, I'll give you an example. I'm at the worst of times. My wife has stage 4 breast cancer. And I would, and see what I say to people who are also dealing with cancer? I say, God bless you. I say, God bless your family. I would never insult a family going through that. But there are people, unfortunately, who do. What are you going to do? Anyway, I don't want to waste your time with that. What else can we talk about for the next few minutes? How's everybody doing? How you feeling, Mark? How's your health? I know you said you were dealing with a lot of things. How are you feeling, brother? I know you prayed for Jennifer, Back to the Future. Back to the Future is another one who's always supported us. He's always been very generous. He's always been generous with his heart. He's a beautiful, beautiful person. Back to the Future. Mark Bishop, great guy. Plush is a good person. So we got some good people here. Am I Alex Jones? No, I'm not Alex Jones. Did you know Luigi? I know a lot of Luigis in my life. Hey, what's up there, 10 Mills Socket? How you doing? Look, I know I get a little, I don't know what Jew means, but I'm going to get rid of this person, Apollo. I mean, what kind of a comment, Jew? I mean, what kind of a comment is that? Comes on the comments as Jew. What's up there, Justin Henry? How you doing? I have a boatload of trials that are extremely difficult, but I'm hanging in there. You know what I learned, Mark? What's up, Duct Tape? What's up, Justin Henry? You know what I learned, Mark? Sometimes all we can do, brother, is take it day by day. I've learned in my life that when I get very, very overwhelmed with things, that when I take it day by day, I know it's not, you know what it is? It sounds like the most simplest advice, doesn't it? It sounds like the most common sense, simple advice, but nobody does it. Very few people take things day by day. Most people that I know in my life, they dwell. They keep dwelling on, like here's an example, right? Like so the doctor would say something like this to my wife. There's a possibility that you may die in a few months or whatever the case may be, right? Okay. So what a lot of people would do in that situation, right? They would dwell on it. Would right? They would say, when is that day going to come? Oh my God, is it today? Is it tomorrow? Is it next week? Is it next year? You know what I've learned? Doctors are not God, first of all. So let's talk about this. Doctors are not God. Only God makes that decision. That's number one. And number two, is it worth driving yourself mentally crazy over it? Is it worth making yourself sick over it? No. So you just take it day by day. I think about the movie Scarface. Remember the movie Scarface? Remember that guy who was the cop? He told Tony Montana, he goes, every day above ground is a good day. Every day above ground is a good day. Just take it day by day, man. Yeah, I've had it with the haters. I really, really had it with the haters. I really had it with the haters. I'm done with the haters. I had my full. I had my absolute full with haters. Hey there, A Fall. I hope all is going well. It's like I said, Duct Tape. We're taking it day by day, brother. Mike is becoming a great cook. Michael. He's. I want you to know, Duct Tape, you'll be very proud of Michael and Sophia. They've been stepping up to the plate and they've been helping their mom out. Michael's been cooking his pasta. He makes his rigatoni with the vodka sauce. Sophia helped the mother make, the chicken cutlets, and she helped her make chicken soup. My kids have been really, really stepping up to the plate, helping their parents. Justin Henry says he sent Mike a recipe. That awesome. Better above ground than taking a dirt nap. Yeah, look, remember something else. There's always somebody who has worse problems than you. I got to tell you this. I've learned this in my life. I've learned this in my life. No matter how bad your problems are, there's somebody out there who's dealing with something worse. Trust me. And always be grateful. Just be grateful. Like, sometimes, like, I'll give you an example, right? I say to myself, I get very angry. I get very angry. I say, my wife is dealing with stage 4 breast cancer. This could be terminal. I get angry, man. You have no idea how angry I get. But then, you know what I say to myself? I was blessed in my life. I was blessed. I was married to the most beautiful, loving, supportive wife for 19 years. I have two beautiful kids. I got Michael, I got Sophia, I got my mother still alive. I mean, she's in rehab, God bless her, but she's got to get better. She just, unfortunately, my mom's health, unfortunately, kind of got a little messed up when my father died. She went into a little bit of a depression. God bless my mother. But I'm just saying, you got to be thankful. Okay, let's get rid of this hater. There's a hater here. Hater's got to go. Bye, hater. Okay, that hater's gone. You know what the problem is with Michael duct tape? I'll tell you what it is. I try to teach him you have to have patience. You have to have patience in life. And Michael, he's a great. I love him. He's a great kid, but he's got to get a little bit more patience. See, I was trying to explain to him that you had to boil those potatoes for like a while. I think like I'm not a cook to be honest with you, but I would think somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. You gotta boil the potatoes. Mike had them in there for like 2 or 3 minutes, and he took them out. I'm like, Mike, no. He gets a little anxious. He's got to get more patience. But I have to tell you though, putting aside the potatoes, he makes an amazing rigatoni vodka sauce. His rigatoni vodka sauce is like, I really shit you not, it's better than the restaurant. His fettuccine Alfredo is better than the restaurant. Mark, I promise you, Mark, starting right now, I'm deleting all the haters. Yes, you have my word. I've had it. You want to know what it is? What's up there, Rudolfo? You want to know what it is? Before my wife Before my when my wife wasn't dealing with all this stuff, I don't know. I had a thick skin for haters. I don't have a thick skin anymore for them. I'm dealing with too much stress. I'm dealing with too much stress in my life to deal with these stupid haters. So I'm getting rid of all of them. Potatoes are done when you could easily poke a fork in them. Mike is a great kid. I knew he would step up, and he's doing a great job. And listen, everything in life is trial and error. Listen, we all made mistakes. Mike learned from it. Mike learned now. Now he learned. He's like, okay, Dad, I learned my lesson. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna boil those potatoes to the point where I could easily pork a fork in them. I know. At one point, I'll consider moderators, but you want to know what it is? Can I tell you what it is? For the most part, I don't. I'm a believer in freedom of speech. Listen to me. I want to make everybody understand something. I am a patriot of our great country, and I believe in the First Amendment. The thing is that sometimes people take it too far. That's the thing. They take it too far. It's like, look, you have the right to your opinion. You have the right to speak. But my God, when someone is dealing with terminal cancer and you're coming in here talking like a psycho lunatic, you go too far. I'm sorry. And I don't believe that the First Amendment, I don't believe that the founding fathers of our great country, had that in mind. XRP to the moon. Ron, I feel no, it's true. It's true, duct tape. The First Amendment does not cover every kind of speech, though. I believe the same thing about XRP today that I felt when me and you first spoke many, many months ago. And by the way, Ron, it turned out I was right about XRP. Nobody's giving me credit. For some odd reason, everybody is giving Lou credit. And again, may Lou rest in peace. God bless Lou. I have no idea why everyone is giving Lou credit. Lou is so far off with his price targets of XRP. I mean, we're not talking that Lou was like a little off. Like, is that we're not talking Lou was a little off. Lou was like so far off that he's in like a freaking other galaxy. Lou said that by the end of 2024, XRP was going to be at $20,000. I mean, that's some crazy shit. Now, Rod, do you remember what I said to you? Even when I don't know what happened to Lou. Some people said that he passed away. I have no idea what happened. There's no proof of it online, but I'll take people's word for it that he passed away. God bless Lou. May he rest in peace. God bless Lou. May he rest in peace. Okay, and God bless his family. But Antonio, you keep bringing up this AMC thing. I was one of many, many YouTubers. It wasn't just me, Antonio. You realize this, right? There was many, 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 many YouTubers that felt the same thing I felt. Many, not just one, including, by the way, Lou. Okay. So if you're going to keep breaking my bulls over AMC, you really should be breaking Lou's bulls too. You should be breaking Trey's bulls. You should be breaking the Mask Investor, Common Sense Investor, New York Angelo, Finance News. I mean, there's a list. Mac Cause, Review Dork. I mean, you make it seem like it was just me. You make it seem like I was the only one, right? And again, I had a disclaimer. By the way, Lou didn't have a disclaimer. I had a disclaimer. I said I am not a financial planner. I am not a financial advisor on every video. I said this. I am just an entertainer. Do not listen to me. Again, Antonio, listen to me. Antonio, I think there's something mentally wrong with you. You're not a bad person, but I think that there's something not working upstairs, like in the brain. Okay, there's something really wrong with you. Lou said that XRP was going to 20,000. I said that XRP was going somewhere between $2 to $3. Now, forget about timeline. Just forget. It doesn't matter. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Forget about timeline. Forget about timeline. What is the current price of XRP, Antonio? Antonio, what is the current price of XRP? What is it, like 250 or something like that? So how I just am I a psycho? Am I out of my mind? If I said that XRP is going somewhere between $2 to $3, Lou said it's going to $20,000. Why are you saying he was right? I don't. I'm just trying to. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's either one of two things. You were dropped as a baby from a tree, and you banged your head, and unfortunately, there's some cognitive issues going on. I mean, either that, or you are all like very, very bad with math. You are extremely bad with math. Lou said XRP was going to $20,000. I said it was going between $2 to $3. So the bottom line is whether you want to accept it or not, I was right about XRP and not Lou. That's the facts. I know it. Listen, I know you don't like me, Antonio. I know it upsets you, but that's I think even Ron V. Let me ask you a question, Ron. I don't know if you like me, Ron. I think you like me. Ron, I think you like me. I like you, Ron. You're my brother. But Ron, who's more right about XRP as of right now? Would you say that Lou was more right, or would you say I was more right? I said XRP was headed somewhere between $2 to $3. Lou said it was going to 20,000 in 2024. Ron, in your opinion, who's more right about XRP, me or Lou? I'm just curious. I want to hear Ron's. He says, "You cool, my friend." So does that mean I was more right? I mean, I know I'm cool like Fonzie, but I'm saying, who do you think was more right? Do you think it was Lou or me? I mean, if you think it's Lou, I mean, I think you're out of your mind. Lou said it was going. A matter of fact, I'll even take it a step further. Lou put out a community post. Listen to me, Rod. Again, this is what the question is. Forget about, okay, it's a simple, I don't understand why people, I don't understand why people can't answer a simple question. I agree that Lou, okay, is a great entertainer. God bless him. I agree that Lou, again, Antonio gives me a super chat. In September, Apefather was calling me a sucker for having crypto. But that's not what the point is, Antonio. I admit to you I was a critic on XRP. I was not wrong on XRP. Look, I was a critic. I was a critic on XRP. I'm admitting it to you. The circulating supply is 58 billion coins, okay? I'm like, there's no way this thing is going to 20,000. It's not happening. It's not happening, okay? Look, I don't care what any of you say. Look. I don't care what I was right about XRP and Lou was wrong. That's it. I'll tell you all what. I'll tell you, is this a fair assessment? Listen, is this a fair assessment? Lou said XRP was going to 20,000, right? If XRP heads to 10,000, I think this is fair what I'm about to say. If XRP heads to 10,000, which is 50% less than what Lou predicted, then I'll say Lou was right. Okay. The day XRP goes to $10,000, I will be the first person to say Lou was right. Fair? Is that fair enough? Listen, Lou didn't help you make anything, Anonymous G. Because if you were listening to Lou, you would be holding your XRP to 20,000. See, this is another thing. All right, let me give you an example. Let me give you another. Who remembers GTII? Who remembers GTII? Okay. Lou said, once again, okay, Lou said that GTII was going to $100. Okay. And basically, what he said was he was going to grow his beard like Santa Claus, past his balls, all the way down to his kneecaps until GTII, he said, went to 100. A matter of fact, he went as far as to say, I'm going to retire. This is what Lou said. He says, I'm retiring on GTII. I'm going to make so much money on this play. I'm going to retire. So, in essence, now GTII had a great run. No question about it. It had an amazing, amazing run. But now, if you were listening to Lou, you would have lost money. Because ultimately Lou said that GTII was going to 100. So if you would have held to 100, that thing eventually went to the bottom of the ocean. GTII was swimming with the fishes with Lou Cabrazzi. Okay, so the thing. So you can't really, if you made, it's the same thing with AMC. Okay, listen to me. The same concept with AMC. If you listened to Apefather or Lou or Trade Trades, okay, we all thought, all of us believed, even though I said a million times I wasn't a financial planner, even though I said I'm not a financial advisor, and even though I said everything I say is for entertainment purposes only, if you believed in Apefather, if you believed in Lou, if you believed in trades, if you believed in all these people, then you would have held AMC right to Pluto, right? You would have held AMC to 100,000, and you would have lost your underwears. You would have lost the kitchen sink. You would have lost. I see a lot of people. This is what they say. They say, Apefather, I sold AMC at the top. I sold AMC at $70. Guess who they have to credit for that? Themselves. The people who sold AMC at like 70 or 60 or 40 or whatever the case may be, they can't credit Lou. Like why are they crediting me, or why would they credit Lou, or why would they credit Trey? They have to credit themselves. So in theory, it's the same concept with GTII. Okay, Lou said it was going to 100. So if someone said I sold at 8, GTII. If someone says I sold at 9, I sold at 10, they can't give Lou credit because Lou said that there was going to be a 2-tier squeeze. Lou said it was going to go to 100. So the person you got to credit is yourself. How did Lou make you money at AMC, you sick lunatic? When he said that AMC was the true price of AMC in the dark pools was $10,000. You're all nuts. You're all nuts. Angie is not Jennifer. For the love of God, my wife has stage 4 breast cancer, you lunatics. Listen to me. Once again, you made yourself money. You made yourself money. Okay, it's the same thing with Clove. Who remembers Clove? Who remembers Clove? You remember Clover? Okay. Lou said that Clove was going to 500. Now, once again, similar to GTII, Clove had a very good run, but then it shot down to the bottom of the ocean and people lost their ass. Okay. So, what I'm trying to make you understand is this, and it's really simple arithmetic, it's not complicated. If you listened to Lou and you were truly following Lou, all of you would have lost everything. Okay. Every single one of these plays dropped to nothing. AMC, GTII, Clove, and I hate to break it to you, soon to potentially maybe even be XRP, because I predicted a big correction. I predicted a big correction with XRP. You know what I don't like about XRP is that I don't like Chris Larson. Chris Larson was a big supporter of Kamala Harris. I don't know if any of you know this. He was a big, big supporter of Kamala. And one thing, if you know anything about President Trump, you know one thing: Trump values people who are loyal to him. Remember that. Trump values people who were loyal to him. Chris Larson was not loyal to him. Okay? Chris Larson donated, what was his contribution? It was like 16 million to Kamala Harris. So that's all I have to say about that. Ron, again, I'm going to say this to you. If you believe that Angie is my wife, then, brother, you got to go to a place called Bellevue. Ron, listen to me. Ron, don't be afraid. Walk into Bellevue. They're going to put a straitjacket on you, brother. They're going to put you in a padded cell. My wife is sleeping. Ron, my wife has stage 4 breast cancer that metastasized to her brain and spinal cord. She is not on my live stream. For the last time, Angie is not Jennifer. Again, this guy gives me a super chat. By the same logic, people who listened to Apefather and bought DJT at 80 thinking it was going to be the next HKT is super down, so blame Apefather. Agreed. But then if you say that, then you also have to say Lou was wrong. Okay, how about that? How about this? Antonio, I will agree to your logic. I will agree, yes. I will agree to your logic, but then you have to say that Lou was wrong on GTII. And you have to say that Lou was wrong on Clove. Will you do that? Will you do that? See, you can't see, Antonio, you can't have a double standard. I'm going to agree with you. I am going to agree with the point that you just made. But then you have to then agree with my point. You have to agree with my point that Lou said that GTII was going to 100 and then it fell to the bottom of the ocean. Lou said that Clove was going to 500 and it fell to the bottom of the ocean. You have to then say the same thing about Lou. So do you agree with that? Read it. Okay, you blame Lou and Apefather. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Here's the last thing that we have to see. Okay, we have to see now who's finally going to be right. Will it be Apefather or Lou? Okay, here's the final, Antonio. Here's the final test. Apefather feels that DJT, okay, is going to be the next HKD. It's going to head really, really high. Okay. Lou feels XRP is going to 20,000. Okay. So now here's the last, Antonio, here's your last test. And it's like that song by Nelson. You know that song, Only Time Will Tell? Okay. Only time will tell. Let's see who ultimately proves to be right. So there's a fake Angie right now. I don't even know what's happening right now. There's a fake Angie. I don't know. Angie is not my wife. There's a lot of fake accounts in here right now. No, but what I'm saying, okay, but Antonio, look, this is another thing where me and you argue. This is another thing. Can I make another point? Okay, you like to keep the dates. Listen to me, Antonio. You like to keep the dates with me, but for some reason you don't like to keep the dates with Lou. Okay, who remembers March 3rd? Let me throw out a few dates with Lou. Lou said March 3rd, AMC was going to have a Boaz. Not one single person ever said Lou was wrong. I've been reading comment after comment after comments. No one ever said that Lou was wrong about that date. Lou said March 3rd, AMC will have the Boaz. Okay, now here's another thing. Lou also said XRP will be at $20,000 by the end of 2024. So if you want to keep these dates going, listen to me. Once again, you cannot have a double standard. If you want to keep these dates going, where you're holding me to everything, you're holding me to November 5th, you're holding me to January 20th, then you got to also hold Lou to dates. Lou said XRP was going to be at 20,000 by the end of 2024. Are you holding Lou to that? No, I could read, but what I'm saying I understand you said both me and Lou are wrong, but what I'm saying to you is this. Let's say by some miracle, hear me out for a second. This will never happen, in my opinion. But let's say by some miracle, 10 years from now, Antonio, 10 years from now, XRP is at 20,000. You can't say Lou is right. You can't say Lou was right. You know why you can't say Lou was right? Because Lou said XRP was going to 20,000 the end of 2024. So, right, isn't it all about dates? Right? Isn't it all about dates? It's all about dates to you, right, Antonio? It's all about dates. So let's just say by some miracle, by some immaculate conception, 10 years from now, 10 years from now, XRP's at 20,000. Right. So you agree. I don't want you coming out saying Lou was right. Because Lou said it had to happen by the end of 2024. Okay, fine. So then I can accept that. I can accept your answer then. But this is the difference between me and Lou, Antonio. I never claimed to be a financial expert, brother. Brother, on every single video I put out, I tell everybody, don't listen to me. Listen, if you want to hear the difference between me and Lou, Antonio, there's a big difference. There's a big difference between me and Lou. I tell people I am not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am an entertainer. I don't give financial advice. I tell people over and over and over and over again, do not listen to me. Lou did not say that. Lou said that he had 20 years of Wall Street experience. Lou said that he had connections, insider connections, Antonio. Lou said he had insider connections with the top brokerage firms, the top traders in the world. Lou said that he would get off the phone with people that were telling him exactly what AMC was going to do. Lou said he got off the phone with banks that offered him millions and millions of dollars to turn against retail. Okay. So I'm just trying to make you understand there's a very, very big difference between me and Lou. I am a guy who is a clown. I'm a jokester. I put on my mother's fur coat. I jump in my pool. I have my hairy body in my jacuzzi. I'm eating friggin' eggs with bacon and sausage in my jacuzzi. I do not act like a financial planner. I think that any judge on planet Earth would agree to this. I think that any judge, I think the SEC, I think FINRA, I think everyone would unanimously agree I am not a financial planner. But do you really think that Lou came across like an expert? Lou even tricked me. The whole reason I put my money in AMC was because of Lou. I actually really believe that Lou knew what he was talking about. Okay. So if you really, at the end of the day, Antonio, I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. And I don't want no one to listen to me. And by the way, and that's why I didn't cost anybody money on DJT. You want to know why I didn't cost anybody money on AMC either? Because in every single video, I had a disclaimer. Every single video. Don't listen to me. I'm not a financial planner. I am not telling you to buy DJT. I am not telling you to buy AMC. Every single video, I tell people I'm not a financial planner. Lou, on the other hand, did not say that. Lou, on the other hand, said, I have insider connections. I have connections with the top traders in the world. I have banks offering me millions of dollars. Okay. Do you see the difference? I don't know who this person is, but let's get rid of them. Look, I'm going to be running right now. This is turning into a crazy live stream. This is turning into a crazy live stream. You didn't expose anything, Antonio. Antonio, I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. All right. I am an entertainer, Antonio. That's it. I'm an entertainer. I never tell anybody to listen to me. I never tell anybody to listen to me. Okay. I never tell anybody to listen to me. So it's all entertainment purposes only. No, but I deserve credit in the sense, okay, listen to me. All right. If me and you went to a baseball game, let me give you an example, Antonio. Let's say we went to the baseball game, whatever. Let's say the Yankees are playing the Red Sox. Now let's say we're not actually betting money. Just hear me out for a second. We're not betting money. I'm not giving you financial advice. And I tell you this, I say, Antonio, I believe that the Yankees are gonna win. But I want to be clear. I'm not putting any money on the game. I'm not gambling. I'm not giving you any financial advice. I'm not telling you to bet on the Yankees. I'm just saying, I feel, in my opinion, the Yankees are going to win this game. Now, it turns out that the Yankees win. Doesn't that mean I'm right? Like, in other words, I still deserve credit. I'm right. In other words, I said the Yankees were going to win. The Yankees won. What difference does it make if I didn't bet money on it? I'm still right. What difference does it make, right? So it's the same concept with DJT. I was right. I said that it was going to go to 80. So technically, that first time around, I was right. But I'm not a financial planner. Okay. Then when DJT went down to $12, I said it was going to go back to 50. I was right. But I'm not a financial planner. Then XRP, I said it's going to go somewhere between $2 to $3. I was right. But I'm not a financial planner. GameStop, when Roaring Kitty came, I said I feel it's going to go to $80. GameStop went to $80. I was right. DJT, okay, everyone said it was finished. I mentioned BKKT. I said that thing one day is going to do well. I was right. Gold. Everyone said gold's terrible, horrible. I was right. Okay, but does this mean, this is the thing you have to understand, Antonio. Does this mean I'm a financial planner? No. Does this mean I give financial advice? No. Does this mean I'm a financial advisor? No. But how can you say I wasn't right about every single play I just mentioned? Didn't DJT merge and go to 80? I was right. When DJT fell to 12, didn't it go back to 54? Didn't I say GameStop was going to 80? How could you possibly say I wasn't right about these things? Are you a nut job? No, but I mean, it's like you want to deny facts. It's like you want to deny. You keep giving Lou credit, credit, credit. Like, you know what the difference is between me and Lou? I call things the exact numbers. Like, here's the difference between me and Lou. I said that when the merger takes place between DWAC and DJT, I said I see it going to 80. And it went to 80. Lou says XRP by the end of 2024, I see it going to 20,000 and it goes to $2.50. Yet you give him credit. You give Lou credit. He said it was going to 20,000. It goes to 250, 250. I said DJT was going to 80. It went to 80. I said GameStop is going to 80. It went to 80. And you give me no credit. You're like, you're completely off. You're completely wrong. You are a Norman Bates psychopathic lunatic. Let's see what, okay, like I said, Antonio, like I said, let's see who's going to be the final right person here. Okay. I feel that DJT is eventually going to become like the next HKD. I'm still saying it. Yes, I am still saying it. I feel, okay, but let's forget about dates. Can we forget about dates? Because look, Lou's already wrong with his date. Lou said March 3rd, AMC was going to squeeze. Didn't happen. Lou said that the end of December 2024, he said XRP, right? XRP was going to be at 20,000. Let's forget about dates. Because even you admitted it yourself, Lou's dates are wrong. Let's just base it on, at this point, why don't we do this? Let's base it on who comes close. Let's base it on who comes close. Okay. So I said I feel DJT could go somewhere between 300 to 2,000. That's what I said. Okay. Lou said he feels that XRP could go to 20,000. Actually, on one video, he said 180,000. On one community post, he said XRP to 180,000. So let's just see who comes closer. Okay, is it? I think that's fair. So here's an example. If DJT goes to 300, 400, I'm still technically wrong because I said it could go to as high as 2,000, but I'm going to be a lot closer. In other words, if DJT goes to 300, 400, I'm a lot closer than Lou saying that XRP is going to 20,000 when it's at $2. Would you at least agree to that? I'll forget it, Antonio. There's no winning with you. There's no winning with you. Look, bottom line is this. Here's the end result. End result, I said DJT was going to 80. It did. I said GameStop was going to 80. It did. When DJT fell to 12, I said it's going back to over 50. It did. When I was completely against crypto and I was the biggest critic, I still told you that Bitcoin was going to do. You forget. I told you how much I believed in Bitcoin and Ethereum. I understand you're going to keep fighting with me. I believed in Bitcoin and Ethereum so much that one of my biggest haters, CryptoFan, one of my biggest haters told me that he felt that I sold all my stocks, everything, to get involved in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So technically, I was right about Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. I talked about gold this whole time. Gold shot up to all-time highs. I was right about gold. Literally, I was right about everything. I was right about BKKT. I was right about UXIN. Every single thing I was right about. Only one thing I was wrong about. AMC. I was wrong. I'm admitting it to you. I was wrong. I was completely off with AMC. Okay. But other than that, I'm batting about 90%. I'm batting about 90%. All right. Just to be clear, I'm ending the live stream. This person is not my wife. Okay. I just want to be crystal clear to you. And let me just get rid of this person. Let me get rid of this person. Have a great day, Back to the Future. I'm sorry, I just love fighting with all these haters. Forgive me, Back to the Future. I love proof. Everything I said in this live stream has not been financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I am not a financial advisor. This is what Antonio Morada doesn't understand. I am not telling anybody to listen to me. I am not telling anybody to buy any stocks. I am not telling anybody to buy any crypto. I am not telling anybody to hold. I am not telling anybody to sell. Everything I say is for entertainment purposes only. Antonio, I am richer than you. I'm not a billionaire, but I am richer than you. Antonio, am I a billionaire? No. Am I more wealthier than you? Big time. You can't even shine my effing shoes, brother. Listen, so to answer your question, Antonio, am I a billionaire? No. Am I richer than you? Yes. Is that good enough for you, Antonio? Now I know what you're going to say. Well, then why do you ask people to help your wife? It's called a good. You're not Italian. You're not from Brooklyn. You're not from Brooklyn. You're not an Italian. Okay. When someone's family member is sick, especially if it's terminal, if it's very something serious, you do what's called a tribute. You do what's called a sign of respect. It's a sign of respect. Listen, Antonio, keep dreaming. Keep dreaming, brother. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. It's okay to dream. There's nothing wrong with dreaming. Anyway, let me go. Everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. Psycho people. Everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I am not a financial advisor. But I am the greatest entertainer who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. God bless all of you. And God bless my wife, Jennifer, who is dealing with stage 4 breast cancer. Listen, let me be clear to all of you. We're not in desperate need of money. See, this is what nobody seems to understand. My family, look, as you can see, I have a house. My family is eating. We are not in desperate need of money. When I ask people to do something for my wife, it's supposed to be a kind gesture. It's supposed to be something they do from their heart. Like, in other words, they feel bad the fact my wife is only 46 years old. They feel bad the fact that we have 2 children. They feel bad at the fact that this poor girl is suffering. Okay, in terms of brain cancer, the cancer went from the breast to the brain, all over her brain to her spinal cord. It is an extremely sad situation. But I never came across like see the regulator. He's like, you come across like you're desperate, like you're begging people for money. I tell people it's their prerogative. I tell people it has to come from their heart. I tell people it's called a good gesture. And in exchange, if someone does a nice gesture, which I don't care if it's a couple of dollars, then you might say, what do you use this money for? I use this money for my wife. Whatever my wife wants to use it for. If she wants to use it to get herself turmeric, if she wants to use it to get herself, something that, will help her in her mind, that will make her feel beautiful, that will make her feel better, that will make her feel calm. It is her prerogative. It could be anything. It could be she wants to get a massage because she's in tremendous pain with the cancer on her spinal cord. It could be maybe she wants to feel beautiful and she wants to get a facial or she wants to get a pedicure or what. In other words, it's for my wife. It is to benefit my wife. Are we desperate need? Like, in other words, if you don't send $2, will my children be starving today? No, that is not the case. All right, I say that all the time. Okay, but yet, no matter how many times I say it, these haters try to change it. They try to change it. They try to mix it up. It's a sign of love. It's a sign of love. You love the ape father. You love the ape wife. What difference does it matter what a person has? Like if you had an uncle, I'll give you an example, right? You had an uncle, and let's say your aunt was dying. Okay, your aunt was dying of terminal cancer. Okay, but let's say your uncle, like I don't know, was a millionaire. Your uncle was a millionaire, but your aunt was dying of terminal cancer. Would you not give a gift? Would you not give a sympathy card? Would you not anything? Maybe get her something that she might like to make her happy, to bring joy to her life. Would you not do that because he's rich? Like, do you see? It's like I don't know. I don't. To me, this makes perfect sense, but to everybody else, it seems to like. It seems like, in other words, you can't do good for someone if somebody has an income or if somebody has some form of money. You no longer could do good. That's crazy, especially if it's people that you care about, especially if it's people that you love. It's just called a good gesture. That's all. It's called a good gesture. I've done it so many times in my life. How many times in my life? A friend of mine, I don't want to keep saying the same story. A friend of mine, his son, his lung collapsed. Okay, I'll give you an example. His lung collapsed. Okay. I went to the hospital. I hugged my friend. I hugged his wife. I stood by the kid's side. I held his hand. I said, God bless you. I put $100 in an envelope. I put a card. I put $100. I said, when he gets better, go buy him. He loved fire trucks. I said, go buy him the biggest fire truck on me. Now, here's the thing. Did my friend need that money? Like, in other words, was he in desperate need for? No. It's called a kind gesture. It's called a kind gesture. That's all. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on and on about this. I could go on and on and on and on about this. I could give you a million examples. The bottom line, if you love somebody, if you care about somebody, and someone is going through terminal cancer, and you want to do something from the goodness of your heart, it should have absolutely nothing to do with the person's finances. It should have nothing to do. The only thing it should have to do with is, do you care about that person? Do you want to do something good from your heart? That's all that's it. That's all, and I love you too, and that's all that it should be. But no matter how many times I bring this up, people keep going back to the same shit over and over and over and over again. Okay. So if somebody wants to do a kind gesture for my wife, I pinned the comment, the $ Richard Lavoie, that is my Cash App. Any contribution, I will give you a personalized video, and I will dedicate a Billy Joel song, an Elton John song. It has to be under a minute. YouTube does not allow copyrighted music over a minute. I will dedicate it to you. Okay? So I hope I made myself clear. God bless. Everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I am not a financial advisor, but I am the greatest entertainer who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. The one, the only Apefather signing out. God bless.